through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields it in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
He fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. And you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Hey.
Jackson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Drake. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Drake. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the...
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 72 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. In trouble, and he's taken down. Through one quarter, 14-7, our score.
Cowboys 14, Ravens 7.
Here we go.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz.
Yeah, the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Elliott is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
So they're backed up at the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 3-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Jackson to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
This defense, 3 interceptions now. And, Charles, obviously that one for the pick 6. That gives them a 3-possession lead, and they are really in the driver's seat.
Makes you imagine what that lead could become with another half of football left to play, because the way they're getting after him, partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of a lead, not out of the question, and neither is another pick 6.
Ravens 7.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you can hit the jackpot there.
Brings up third down.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Fourth down, Prescott. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
If there's one thing they are lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that fourth down. He put them on his shoulders then and paid off the big-time gamble.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Forced the incompletion. Now allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Third and long for Prescott.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
Oh, spinning away. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Elliott. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Second down, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. the touchdown. Here's Marr to kick it away. Amari Rodgers to return it from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now, there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
They'll try again with Jones. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tanya.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this 1st quarter. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And they'll get it down and past the 15-yard line. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Throwing. Prescott. They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this 1st half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That was all Preston Smith navigating into the backfield. He gets the tackle for loss.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Eluding the pressure right. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Throw complete to the tight end, Tonyan. And it's a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, 27 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
14. Cowboys 7.
Touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Pass midfield. The 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. More on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly. Intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
The
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And now the young man has it. It's a fake.
4th and short in this part of the field. You just notice special teams coordinators rallying the team saying, watch the fake, but Brandon, don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the 4th quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it, and they were ready for it and stopped it.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now after the sack. He'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott, he finds his target. It's Schultz. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll try and run further than him. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards on the play.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point by Martin, and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense
offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now we're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Who the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this run.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Rodgers' throw brought in by Watson.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And inside give to Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer. Because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game. Because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away.
And here's Rodgers on the return.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
2nd down, another shot for Jones.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see how this one right in midfield at the 50.
It's a gain of 8. And the Packers first down.
They'll go again to Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. It's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
And the Cowboys first down.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And some space here. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9.
78 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Cowboys first down. First and goal.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Pick up of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott on the move to his left. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So a costly INT in the end zone, no less, puts the brakes on their potential scoring drive.
So many teams stick with the passing game down near the goal line because they see it as an extension of what they do between the 20s. But as we said many, many times, the further you drive, the more the field shrinks. And that was a nice job of making a play on the football and coming away with the interception.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Rodgers to throw.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
Retains possession.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. They will take a 7-point lead.
On a return from his end zone, Rodgers. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they've got first and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Rodgers. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 42-yard line.
You block over here.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Up the middle, Jones. Running in with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
That looked like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never went crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, and somehow he couldn't rein it in. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. They go back to the ground with Jones. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Here's Jones again on second down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
26.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Third and goal. And keep in mind, you're possibly 4-down territory.
Brings up third and goal.
Back to throw. Rodgers being chased out left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. He's at the 30, past the 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Extra point by Lamar, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Their own
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.